Andrew McGahan for the MacLife.com here in Las Vegas, Nevada, standing alongside the notorious Conor McGregor, who is 7 days out from the biggest fight, not only of his life, but of combat sports history. Conor, first of all, 6 weeks ago in London, you said to me 100% you were going away to do the best 6 weeks training of your life. Now that you've finished them, how do you feel?
By a country mile. It's been absolutely phenomenal, top to bottom. Everyone came together as a team, a solid team. Everyone knew their position. And fuck, we put in the work, that's it. As you can see, as we documented, it's been nothing but hard work here.
How rewarding is it for you not only to be able to do this high-level training in a private facility, but also that the UFC have all of these additional features, either for your conditioning training, your recovery, the underwater pools, the altitude chambers? How much of a help was that?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. The UFC have been very accommodating to me. Originally, I got my own gym. I had my own gym built, not too far from here. We done the first couple of sessions here, the first 2 or 3 sessions, 4 spars there, and then we came to this facility one night just to check it out. Loved it. Realised why be away when this is here. Essentially, I am representing the UFC in here. I suppose in my mind, originally it was I'm competing in the UFC, but it's me against whoever the fuck is also in the UFC. So this one's a little bit different the way it's all set up. So we've taken over this Performance Institute, and it's been top notch. They've helped us. They've accommodated me for as long as we've been here, and the hours I train, all hours of the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm very happy with that.
It really does seem like they're fully in behind you. Dana White in particular, he's dropping into training sessions, he's watching you train, he's watching you spar. The guys are here till maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning just waiting to finish up and leave. This really seems like all the momentum is really helping you, because when you're coming into the gym, you're smiling, you're happy. Dee's here, the kid is here. For you, that's been a big motivator.
It's been, like I said, the setup has been absolutely perfect. It's like, I mean, look at these fresh towels. There's a million of them fresh, brand new towels every time we come here. Usually you have to put your own towel in a bag. Even that, I was only telling them, I don't even take that for granted. I'm grateful for every little touch, and I celebrate every little touch. And you know what? With that mindset and that approach, that's why I always keep getting these little touches. So everything's been absolutely perfect. We're ready to go and put on the performance of a lifetime, of my lifetime, of my team's lifetime, and I'm ready to go and change the face of the fight game once again.
It seems that he hasn't even bothered to bring in any mixed martial artists to come in and spar him. I know he had reached out to a couple of people. Do you think that that's going to be a huge thing that will catch him out in 7 days' time?
What other mixed martial artist is there like me? I'm not. He'd need to reincarnate Bruce Lee, and that would be the only person he could bring in that could mimic me of what way I'm coming at him. So I am not like any other mixed martial artist. I'm not like any other boxer. I am in a league of my own, so I will prove that August 26th.
The other morning, the Nevada State Athletic Commission approved 8-ounce gloves, something that Floyd and yourself had both wanted, really. You had mentioned it far before he had suggested it into the public domain. For you, it seems like this is the best case scenario, 8-ounce gloves, closer to the ones that you're used to.
Yeah, I fucking... Listen, this was part of all the contract negotiations. 10-ounce, no horsehair, no Mexican. That I already said no problem to. And then when I put it in front of the public eye, then he was like, oh, let's do smaller gloves then. So I was like, all right then. So now we're doing smaller gloves. That's perfect for me. But original negotiations, he didn't want any part of any of this. So I'm very pleased. And obviously, I fight in 4-ounce. I was moving up to 10, no problem. I'm no stranger to 10. We get to go down to 8. Perfect.
Not only in the facilities, but even in the staff, no expense has been spared, whether it's the conditioning side of things, the nutrition side of things, or tonight the officiating side of things. To see Joe Cortez in between yourself and Artem for the first time, it was a really, really cool thing. Do you feel that you've learnt a lot from bringing him in, that he's been able to guide you through the finer details?
I've had a referee here in Las Vegas, Hall of Famer Joe Cortez, been phenomenal. Every referee has their different style. Joe was actually very anti-clinch. If you look at the Hatton Mayweather fight, he was very he separates the fight. He likes it clean. He likes it crystal clean. So I've had to adjust to that. I had a referee also in Ireland, Emil Teeth. He was a phenomenal referee as well. He done a great job. Another referee. He was a little bit more. He let it go a little bit more, but he's a phenomenal referee. I think he's the only pro referee, or one of the only ones in Ireland. So he was in our Ireland camp. He done a great job, and then of course Cortez. He's done a great job. I've taken this very seriously. No stone has been left unturned from, like you said, from nutrition, from the cardio side, from the rounds, from the rule set, from the canvas of the ring, from the size, the tension in the ropes. I'm a true professional here, and this is how I do it.
So as always, 2 quick things before we go. The ring upstairs, it's an iconic thing really to have in the UFC, in the UFC Performance Institute, as well as your own office. After seeing all of this, the McGregor Sports and Entertainment logo on the poster on the ring, would you like to build your own facility like this in Dublin? Is that the goal, to have something this high end, this high spec for your own training at home?
I've had a lot of people come at me with gyms, and the UFC gym brand. They came and they were looking to build mega gyms and all this. And I'm set. I pulled back from it years ago because teammates that I came up with, they were setting up gyms, and I didn't want to interfere and start coming in and trying to take on them. I want them, I wanted them to succeed in their chosen area. So I just backed away from it. This is some facility. I'm very happy that I can come here and use this, and I haven't really thought of that, to be honest. I'm happy with it, with the way everything's been. I like it rough and raw as well. You know what I mean? Rough, rugged and raw. I don't need everything crystal clean all the time. You know what I mean? I can get in and do it in a place that has leaks in the ceiling. I've done it my whole career. You know what I mean? You be running around. There'd be a bucket in the middle of the floor and there'd be drips in the thing, but we'd be training around it. I'm no stranger to that, so I'm good where I'm at, and I'm just happy and grateful the way everything is, and long may it continue.
Finally, last week at the media day, you said something really good, I think. He said that he looks good under the lights, and you made reference to that. You said, he may look good under the lights, but I look great under the lights. I always perform under the lights. Do you feel that all of the simulation sparring, the rounds, the clapper, the timers, all of these things are going to combine, that when you are under the lights, finding calmness in the chaos, if you will, that's where you will perform best?
Oh, of course, you're quoting me there. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. I've been in this life a long time. I've had these mega fights. I'm under this spotlight a long time, a lot longer than all his other previous opponents. So that's where he's probably feeling that will come to his aid in there. But I've experienced this time and time again. Couple that with what you're talking about, the true fights in the ring. There's been no spars here. Like you said, that referee is fully kitted out, and he's point deductions, and it's a full-on fight. So I'm ready.
Conor, it's been an absolute honour. Thank you very much.